Here's Murdo Masilla. Murdo Masilla. Big Ben strikes. Jack Walker skins the Lee Centurions cover. Oh, Walker's burst through again. He's got Minor in support. Crooks ahead of him. Minor takes the pass.
Tricky job being director of rugby, it turns out, is it?
No, it's been good. It's been good fun. It's long hours at the minute, but as you'd expect, I think every department within the club is going above and beyond at this moment in time, and we need to work hard. The players especially, and I think we've also got to realise they've gone through a fair bit recently as well. So you're trying to freshen them up, you're trying to get them to enjoy the game again, and almost remember what it was like as a 10-year-old running around on some park field somewhere, and try and get that enthusiasm back out of them and that energy, and we're really looking forward to tomorrow. We're back here. I thought the support last week was incredible, so if we can build on that, and I ask everybody to stick with us and really get behind us again, because it'll make a huge difference. And the minute we get a win, I just feel it just cements all the things we're putting in place behind the scenes and helps this team start to grow again.
With this game, I mean, you've got masses of experience in your group of players who've played huge one-off games. In a weird way, is there any sort of cup final feel around this one? Are you able to sort of engender that sort of atmosphere in the group before such a big one-off game as it is at the moment?
I think the next 3 weeks are really important for us. So this week certainly is. I think Widnes are pretty desperate as well, but I think we need to show how much playing here means to us, but also show that we care about each other, but care about the club and our supporters, and care about being ninth currently, and we care that we're not good enough at this moment in time. So I think we're in a really juicy part of the season for us. These next couple of weeks are really important for us, and they determine what we end up with at the end of the year. So we'll do everything we can possibly over this next couple of weeks, and then I suppose reevaluate after that semi-final and take a view on how we attack that next part of the season.
It sounds like then you don't want to almost pin too much and build too much on this one individual game that you've got this week, for example.
If you're saying to me, is it a must-win? Every game's a must-win for me. So I don't really know what you're asking me to commit to, but the players know we need a performance. The players know, without spelling it out too much, we want to win. We're desperate for a win, but there is a process that comes with that, and if that means we have to go through a little bit more heartache because we've not hit rock bottom yet, I'm prepared for that, because I know that we're actually on the right track now, and I know that we're led in the right direction, and we'll make some really, really big strides as soon as we get that first win.
And on the group this week, obviously you've been able to add Dom. How are you feeling about the health, the strength of the group that you're going to have available to you this week?
Oh, we've lost a couple, but we've got a couple back. So I look at our 17 this week, and I'm excited to see them play tomorrow. They've trained well again this week, which is always a good time. But ultimately, it's what we do tomorrow in that 80 minutes. So they're making some sacrifices. They're committed. They're showing us that they care about what we're doing, and the club and our supporters, and let's see tomorrow.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Brett Ferres wasn't in your 19-man squad. What's the update on his injury?
Yeah, that's disappointing, because I think Brett's been outstanding the last month, albeit I've only been here a couple of weeks, but I thought it was big for us last week against Wakefield, and I thought he had a real go at Castleford as well, in difficult circumstances. So best case a couple of weeks, worst case maybe a month to 6, but he's desperate to get back. He's desperate to get back and play well, and it'll be a loss for us, but it provides another opportunity. to somebody else. But hopefully he's not out too long and we're getting back soon, because with Brett you get a whole lot of experience as well. And I thought he was playing some good stuff. So
you've brought Dom Crosby into the 19-man squad. Who will miss out?
Oof, tested me now. I felt, is it Stevie Ward? Stevie Ward will miss out this week. Unfortunately, it's a concussion issue, so he's not available this week. So I think it's really important we put the players first and make sure their well-being and health are right at the top of our list. And unfortunately, he's unavailable.
Brad Singleton's captain this week. He takes over the armband from Carl Ablett. Over 50 tackles for the first time in his career last week in the draw of Wakefield. How impressed have you been with Brad? Yeah,
I thought it was great. I thought our pack last week was great, actually. I thought we asked for them to be aggressive and have some attitude about how they played. And Brad epitomises that. I think he really put his hand up last week and delivered for us, and he is a leader in that pack already, and I thought it was great. I thought, like I said, I think the whole pack really put their hand up. The difficulty at the minute is probably that they're out there, we're asking them to do a little bit more than what we'd like them to do in terms of game time at this moment in time, but it is what it is. So, but I thought it was great this week.
On Widnes, Franny Cummings coming back to his old club, obviously a player, captain, a coach here at the Rhinos. How highly do you hold Franny?
Yeah, I can remember that first time I broke through as a player, and 16-year-old and Franny had every bit of time for me, and you don't forget that. And then to play alongside him all that time, for him to be captain and then coach me, I think it's pretty special. So he's right up there with some of the best blokes I've ever played with and coached by, and I call him a friend as well. So I certainly wish him well. He's a top fella. He's got a tough job there, and I certainly wish him well, but probably not this weekend.
When you look at how the Super 8s are lining up, there's probably 12 teams vying, or maybe 13 teams vying for that qualifiers, where we're coming up for the Championship, or those trying to avoid it in Super League. Shows how intense the competition is.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, and I think we've seen that with, when we talk about trying to bring people in, that makes it tough as well, because everybody's playing for something. So nobody wants to let somebody go because of the fact that they're either fighting to get into something, or they're trying to get in the top four, or they're trying to not be in the bottom four, or they're trying to generate a result. And so I think from that perspective, that's what it's all about. The competition's alive, the competition's kicking, and although at this moment in time I probably prefer it to be a little bit different and it allows us to get one or two of the guys we'd like, we can't. So and hopefully spectators at every club get to see really competitive games and people who care about what they're doing.
How pleasing is to have Jimmy Kindnall's back available this week?
Yeah, great. I think we've missed him. He provides a lot of cover. He will do this week. He provides a lot of cover for a number of positions, but he can play great as a centre and he can play great as a back rower. So delighted to have him back. I think the lad really enjoyed playing alongside him, and he's a really good character. He genuinely cares about what we do and how we play, and I think that's really important.
Here's Murdo Masilla, big man strikes. Jack Walker skins the Leeds Centurions cover. Oh, Walker's burst through again. He's got Minor in support, Crooks ahead of him. Minor takes the pass.